What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Plug-in Peter here. Today we're going to talk about the Soundfield Waves plugins. These are really cool. We're going to start out with the PAZ meters right here. Speaks for itself. All it is just a basic meter. We play audio through it right now, and you can see the meter going right here. Just a basic meter, in my opinion, much more accurate than the meter here in Pro Tools. So if you want some real accurate metering, these are better than our Pro Tools meters. We're going to close that out. We're going to go here. This is our frequency spectrum. So it's showing us what we're listening to on the frequency spectrum, and it's also got a meter. So basically it's two plugins in one. It's a frequency analyzer and it's also a meter. This right here happens to be on our bass track. As you can see, that's why we've got all this low end and no high end right here. Really cool plugin. I don't use it on individual tracks, but I always use it on the master bus of my mix in Pro Tools. That way I can see where everything is and where it's supposed to be. I recommend using it on your master bus and not on individual tracks. Alright, we're going to close that out. Next is the PS22 Spread. I don't know a whole lot about this plugin, but it can be very versatile if you've got some mono tracks that you're trying to make sound more stereo. For example, let's say that you recorded a drum track mono. God only knows why you do such a thing. You can bring that in here and you can make it sound stereo. For me, that's the only useful thing that I've ever even got out of this plugin. Other than that, I don't ever use it. Now on to the S1 Imager. This is really cool to use on a mix bus or on a master bus because it can define the width of the mix. Right now, we're a basic stereo mix right here. But if I want it a little bit wider, the more I bring this up, the wider the mix is going to sound, and the more hollow the center of the mix is going to sound. I can bring it back down to our basic. It's going to be right here. And now I'm going to go the opposite way, and it's basically turning our stereo mix into a mono mix. So right here we have a mono mix. We just turned the stereo mix into a mono mix. We can take it back a little more stereo, 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 and there we are. Pretty cool. Now for our asymmetry, I want it to be a little more towards the right, so I'm going to pull this towards the left. I want it a little bit more towards the left in the stereo spectrum, so I'm going to pull it towards the right. Pretty cool. Then we've got rotation. It's going to take the whole mix over here to the right. So now we're just hearing stuff out of the left speaker. Now we're just hearing stuff out of the right speaker. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to close that out.